real talent. People flock from miles around to buy his steel. And it isn't cheap either. That boy at the buyer's case is a real talent. People flock from miles around to buy his steel. And it isn't cheap either.
You all right, boy?
$1,000 for a measly bunch of gazelle greens.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it. Weights and pots! Bowls and basins!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Hanging lanterns, keep them up.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Ask for Ferda at the baths. If this woman you're looking for is still around, you'll know where to find her.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows. Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might...
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. Over here! All yours!
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an out.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She...
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
You have passed the test, Sid. Off you go now. Rosina Dalamil.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Won't you? Just look at the detail of the cross.
Needed to us.
You see, it's meat from greens fed
Take a
birds.
sniff, good sir.
My carpets have...
Is this the place?
Lubo. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of...
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
He's not Sid. He can't be.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned guilt. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't...
Why is the tavern shut?
A deposit? For what?
Information.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light us. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few months. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either. There's cartloads of crystal coming out of Drake's Fang every day. Meanwhile, we're all having to get by with half-spent shards. Someone's siphoning it.
Light meat and dark.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than cement. No, just leave, will you?
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Needed to a silken softness.
The most fragrant herbs.
The finest fabrics!
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our... What do you want? Haven't you caused enough...
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs.
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Let me treat you. Flush these days.
How are you now?
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people think, meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending... I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just and put an end to the trouble, Lubos.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their stance out of Kupka's trough.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream, before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
$1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the...
Light it, for Gilbert's sake!
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage to Drake's Fang will be punished with arrest.
Are you looking for something in particular? Thank you for your custom.
Looks like we won't be getting back.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Why is the tavern shut?
Come on. Run like the wind.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
That wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Stelan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, sorry. I'm Saver, Master Luber's soon-to-be former apprentice, if I don't. People are buying up weapons faster than the bro. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that I don't suppose you...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I could give you a hand. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a...
So?
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in...
The way I see it, there's only one way. We need information.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil. There's the butcher. They're bound to have an opinion or two. All right. I'll talk to...
All right.
Let's hope there's someone...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets?
The most fragrant herbs and spices. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Welcome, sir. What can I do?
A question. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith?
Something.
Fair enough. Knife, first and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make... Give me a blade which can slice through anything that...
So a knife that stays sharp.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins! Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned. The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the... I've no doubt that my woes stem, but I can't go and investigate for fear of... I'm bound to these baths in more ways...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave these baths. My life... Hanging lantern! Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Oh, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
What is it? Sorry. I have a...
Has to be able to put up with some punishment.
Thank you. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Just look at the detail. Needed to a silken softness.
It would make
The finest fabrics! Fresh from the...
So, you learn anything useful? All too...
Perhaps.
No, right. Trouble
is that...
A merchant. What?
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock are carting off our crystal.
Well,
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Thanks, Gal.
Old Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town. Deal with any imperial apparatus.
Any luck?
What I asked her...
if you're looking to make... they're just not that featherlight, but...
Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something...
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron, but he would have known that it...
If it's cheap... folk and...
blood,
it's hardly...
Look like...
Limestone. Besides...
You'll have no trouble...
Then I suppose...
Right. So, do you crush it up, or just... throw it in the furnace?
Come on.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The most fragrant herbs and needed to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but what would be the... I'm still closed.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Let's go. Run like the wind. One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs. I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but...
You are one of the... You... A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
But what do you...
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard... And it's heavy. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of them.
And I was so certain.
I don't know who you found to teach. Next question. How much do you think I would...
Well, if it...
And who would... The butcher? The hunt? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy Rule number 1.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say you're worth keeping around. Starting tomorrow.
I will. What would...
If it was for the butcher, for the hunter, for the cook, and for...
There goes a master.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master, meaning...
You've passed your test.
And when I do...
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Be transported. Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a...
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I've got a crystal.
Ready, girl? Thanks, girl. Let's go. Straight home now. Ready, go? Faster!
What the hell are those things?
explains the heat. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.